Yeah, and the people that have been involved said they said it was a good experience. Right on.
Right on. That's what I'm talking about. I'm shouting out to all the brothers. I need 100 black men. 100 black men. Okay? We have a walk next year. What is it?
Alzheimer's.
It's June 23rd, 2018. I need 100 brothers. Give up $100 for this walk. And I need 100 brothers out there walking.
Yep.
So I'm calling on everybody. I'm the Corvette Club, calling on all the bike clubs. I'm calling on everybody, all the churches in the city of Gary. If Crown Point can make $100,000, why can't we do it here right in Gary? Raise $100,000 for the Alzheimer's Walk.
Let me explain to you people why this is important that you get involved. Because number one, it's your community. Every community out here is yours. Number two, it's your city. Number three, it could be you. It could be anybody in your family. Alzheimer's affects so many people. And
Especially
being
us.
in the health, yes, and being in the healthcare field, I have seen personally what the person that has Alzheimer's goes through, as well as what the family goes through. It is not a pretty thing.
Oh, it's not.
And people actually die from Alzheimer's.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize that, but people actually die from
My
it.
father passed from it.
Yeah, because what happens with Alzheimer's is not the same thing as dementia or senility.
No, it's not.
No, it's a worst case scenario, because when a person has Alzheimer's, see, your brain cells die off, and it's the one part of your body that does not repair and replicate itself. Your body cells are set up so that whenever, like when your skin cells, when you get a cut, your skin cells actually repair themselves and that cut heals.
Right.
Your brain does not do that.
No, it don't.
It once the cells die, it's dead. It
Right.
doesn't come back. And with Alzheimer's, that's what continually happens. The brain cells continually die off until that person themselves die, obviously, because they have no other choice. But you lose memory. You don't remember loved ones. You don't remember things that are important to you.
No,
sometimes you don't even remember who you are.
That's right.
Or where you are. And I used to take care of people with Alzheimer's, and it's really sad. It's really sad that and a lot of times for a certain number of people, once the Alzheimer's has really set in, their personality actually becomes flip of what they used to be.
Oh, definitely.
And it's really interesting.
I witnessed my father. Yeah.
Yeah, because a typically quiet person can turn into a very outgoing, angry person.
That's true. That's true.
And I mean, but it puts a lot of wear and tear on the family.
It takes a wear and tear on the caregiver.
Yeah.
And a caregiver that's another person that should be taken care of too. And so they go through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of people I know here in the city that have loved ones who died from this disease, and caregivers who have fought this with their patients and stuff like that, their loved ones. And so they went through a lot. And so this is so important about this walk here, because it really affects more of the blacks and Hispanic cultures than anything. And so we should go out and celebrate, try to raise money for this cause, because it's a very important cause.
Right.
Like this month is breast cancer month.
It's also domestic violence awareness month.
Right,
too.
right. So these things that and happen in our neighborhood, that we need to step up and do something about it.
Right.
Okay. So
that's stop waiting for somebody else to do something about it when you can do something
right.
about it.
Exactly. That's why I'm looking for 100 black men to give up $100. That money you go out and buy liquor and stuff. It's time to give it up to somebody else.
Right.
So I'm hitting this every night on the show, every Tuesday night. I'll be hitting that. So until we raise that money. All right.
Yeah.
And
remind me that I need to make an event page for that too.
Yeah, because it's a good cause. We got to do this. We got to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for me. That's all I got to say. There, you got anything to say before we leave at night?
Just want to thank you again.
See, I told you that was gonna go quick, didn't you?
Yeah, sure did.
And see, he wasn't planning on staying.
I enjoyed it. This was good. Thank you for those who watched Facebook and the watched live on the show, and Just shout out, thanks again to my mom and my stepdad Roy, to my business mentor David Rogers and his wife, my brothers who helped me in the business, my brother Nate, Jerry, Daniel. Shout out to them and all my other business partners. Definitely appreciate you, each and every one of you. So if I missed you, thank you so much for everything.
It's good to have that circle, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And people don't realize what I've been talking
Yes.
about the circle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Without the circle, I'd be lost.
That's right. I'm trying to
Hey,
tell
I
you.
know.
Get lost.
Yeah.
You gotta have a good circle around you, so support team. You
Mhm.
know.
Most definitely. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
want to remind everyone once again that the Gary International Black Film Festival will be starting October 13th through the 15th, and the kickoff for that will be October 12th. That is this Thursday, I believe. And the kickoff will feature Saul Williams, who is a musician and poet. So most definitely check that out. Come out and support. Support each other, support businesses, support Gary,
Yeah.
and most definitely. And don't forget, October 22nd, Blaze the Mic Sundays will be back at Panthera's 5245 East Dunes Highway, hosted by yours truly, Poetry in Motion, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Still, most definitely come out and blaze the mic. We had a great turnout this past Sunday. Had people from East Chicago that came, people from Chicago that came, people from Gary that came. It was a great show, great event. We had big fun. So let's do it again. But make sure that you come out for this one to support our veterans. We definitely need to show some support for our veterans all over. So come out and do something. And you know what? I think I will raffle off a gift basket. Somebody, one of those veterans in there, is going to get one.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, hey, love, peace, and happiness to everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in on the Buck Show tonight. We'll be back
Yeah.
next week live again for another great show. So everybody, peace, have fun, have a good week. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, but do everything I would do.
Tune in, same time, same place, WGVE 88.7 FM with yours truly, Uncle Buck and Poetry in Motion, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.